Greetings and salutations everyone, this is No Code Gaming, and I'd like to welcome you back to another Master Duel video, and in this video we will be going over the ban list for the No Extra Deck event, or the X0 event. So of course we have the actual banned cards. A lot of the self-OTK cards have been banned, so that's cards like Perform Pal Popper Up, A Pointer of the Red Lotus, Countdown to Extinction, as well as Destruction of Destiny, Giant Kozaki, Garbage Lord, and Malevolent Mech have been banned. Other cards that have been banned, surprisingly, is Imperial Order. Just ban this Konami for the sake of all of our sanity. As well as the Nurse Burn setup, so Dark Lord Nurse, Bad Reactions to Mochi, and honestly any burn, as both of the good Time Lord cards, in my opinion, have been banned, as well as Chain Strike. And yeah, basically I actually really like this ban list. They did remove a lot of the problem cards. I do like how Inspector Border is banned because he's basically useless. Same thing with DD Dynamite. Bye any burn for this event. And yeah, that's the banned list. What's surprising though is Herald of Ultimateness and Herald of Perfection being banned. I thought it would at least be set to 1, but there you go. No heralds in this format. And here we are at the limited to 1/2 list. Monarch's Erupt and Skill Drain have been limited to 1. Same thing with True King's Return and True Draco Apocalypse. So there goes any semblance of True Draco maybe being viable. We do have the cards to fill out the deck if we want to play True Draco, however, it is now rather limited. The one thing I'm also happy about is Gravity Bind and Level Limit are restricted, as since we don't have access to the extra deck, we don't have Link monsters and XC monsters to circumvent these. If they were unlimited, that would be very, very unfun. It would just be another type of floodgate that none of us want to handle. And speaking of floodgates, we also have Rivalry of Warlords and Goes in Match limited to 1. Zombie World and Necro Valley being limited to 1 is a bit odd, but it's understandable as we don't want graveyards to be locked too hard. Megalith being limited sort of neuters them, however, I feel like Megalith is still pretty decent, as well as any ritual-based archetype, so this is, for all intents and purposes, technically the ritual festival. So there you go, the entirety of 5 people who play ritual monsters. Other than that, it seems like a lot of the problem lockdown cards have been limited. And yeah, so to recap, we have limits on burn, limits on self-OTK, limits on floodgates, limits on True Draco floodgates, and limits on Card of Demise, as well as any problem cards that would lock down or cause too much problems for your opponent. So what does this mean for this festival? I feel like with these cards being limited, we will see less lockdown / control strategies and more combo / aggro types of deck. I would recommend you playing or at least building, if you have the cards for it, of course. There's no incentive to build a deck or at least use your crafting points for this event. If you have it, Ancient Warriors looks really good. They don't really use the extra deck. We also have Dark Lords is actually also somewhat viable in my opinion. Chaos decks, very viable. Of course, the 3 archetypes that were released in the pack have been made into loner decks. We have the Adventure / Brave Engine is now a fully fledged deck. Flowunderies, that's not going to be fun to play against. We have floodgates in that form. And of course, we have the Machina, which I have not played yet, so I'm looking forward to that loner deck when I'm going to be piling it for the event. So, what decks are you planning to bring for the event? Leave it in the comments below, and we'll see how well you fare out. And as always, like if you like the video, subscribe if you so desire, and have a great rest of your day. As for me, I'm gonna be forcing Dragon Maids.